Are you silly? Good morning, Dean. All right, we are live on YouTube right now. But I gotta cut this music off. I forgot. I need to find lo-fi. Let me find Coach Kelly's wife, her lo-fi channel, so I'm not violating. Oh, hold on. All right, this is the YouTube channel right here. All one word. If you cannot see and want to see better, go over to YouTube. It's streaming right now. Okay, let me go to YouTube and put on HBK. You know what? I just realized HBK. No one like brought the Heartbreak Kid popped up. When you come over to YouTube, please leave a comment and I will pin you on the screen. If you cannot see, where's the chat? Oh, here we go. Hey, Tyra, thank you. All right, that is the name for YouTube. Hi, Miss Crafty. If you are not able to see and want to see have a better view, please come to the YouTube channel. Hi, Digital Trap House. All right, we got 2 eyes. All right, if you don't have any issues, then we will go ahead and go back over here. All right. Good morning, Miss Shannon. Thank you for coming over to YouTube. Hey, Miss Renee, thank you. No, I'm on YouTube. It won't let me stream to Facebook. I don't know why. And there's Miranda. Good morning. Thank y'all. Now let's move this out of the way so y'all can see it better, hopefully. Hey, sweet tea. Okay, so that's the prompt that we're working with right here. You can screenshot it. ChatGPT should be able to get that pretty well for you. Good morning, Coach Dean. So then I'm going to have to struggle with, how do I see the live on Facebook? I'm not on Facebook streaming this. It's on YouTube. Okay. So the prompt that we started with came from, let me put this right beside this page. No, it didn't come from that one. Came from this one. Let me close that out so I don't get confused. Let me share this tab. This is where the prompt came from. I created this struggling with, or created this after struggling with, ... It's helped me, ... If you're in that same boat, it's in my bio. So you can screenshot that. Create a banner with Chatty. No, sir, I did not. You mean the one that was on TT? Coach Dean? So that's the prompt that we're working on. So what I do here is I would upload whatever the product is that I'm discussing or I need help with trying to come up with the different captions, stories, etc. Whatever it is you're talking about. And if it's a PNG, please specify that to Chatty so that it knows, because otherwise it could assume it's a piece of wall art. They can assume it's a t-shirt design. If it's not meant for that, you need to specify this is a PNG. If you wanted to, let chat know that you wanted to let the customer know that they can use it for various other things, then specify that when you're putting it in your chat. Your conversation. So what I did was I said I created this struggling with after struggling with, and I let it know I'm talking about a 12-pack TikTok website, Etsy banner / Facebook group banner, Facebook cover photo template. It's helped me, and then I'm going to say I don't know. Tell me what this could help someone with, but speak as if it was me. If you're in that same boat, it's in my bio. So it's going to rewrite this whole thing in this way. So I created this after struggling with making my pages actually look like the brand I was building. I created this after struggling with, wait, y'all, please hold. Because after I read that, I was struggling. What was in your chat conversation? I came in the back end of the conversation. So this is discussing a template. Oh, never mind. Okay, you got it. So let's restart that, shall we? Hold on, y'all. Please hold. All right, I'm going to put this back in here and I'm going to revamp it because no. I created this after struggling with let's see. I created this. Let me take this and put this. This is the solution, of course. I created this. And then I want to put the templates there after struggling with. Tell them what I may have been struggling with so that I can hit relatable pain points. It's helped me. Tell me what this could help someone with, but speak as if it was me. If you're in that same boat, it's in my bio. And then I'm going to upload what that product is, which is the templates. So let me get the template. We got 1, 2, and then we've got these. So I'm going to upload these actual templates because, again, in order for you to have a better conversation with chat when you want it to tell, what it is you're trying to advertise, make sure you upload, upload the image of what it is you're discussing. Specify these are templates. It could assume these are pictures. So I told it these are templates. Okay. So now I'm going to send the conversation because now we got the wording correct. So here's the caption and story written in a grounded voice, hitting real pain points that creators feel. I created this 12-pack of banner templates for TikTok websites, Etsy, Facebook groups, or cover photos after struggling to make all my pages look put together without spending hours designing from scratch. So you see how I just hit a pain point. By telling Chatty that I need you to address these pain points, it helped me come up with a caption or a story that would help hit hit a certain pain point for people when they're looking for something in particular. Let's see. Hi, Addie. Hi, Emerald. So what I kept running into, nothing matched my brand vibe. Every platform needed a different size. And honestly, I just wanted to show up looking professional without fighting Canva for two hours. It's helped me finally stay consistent across all platforms without overthinking. I can plug in my info and go, whether it's launching a new offer, running a promo, excuse me, or just trying to look like I didn't slap something together last minute. If you're in that same boat, it's in my bio. All of that came from that one prompt and then putting my product in there and specifying what that product was. So that can help you come up with your story and hit relatability all in one. Okay. Relatability, sales. Be relatable so the people feel understood, they feel seen. Be authentic. Use your real voice. Keep it conversational. Share your struggle. Ooh, wait, we're zoomed in quite a bit over here. Hold on. All right. If you need to see better, you can go to my YouTube. Share your struggle. Be specific about what problem you are facing. Show the benefit. Explain how your solution changed things for you. Hi, Mimi. So try these angles for your caption. This saved me hours. Focus on the time-saving benefits of your solution. I built this for the version of me who felt stuck. Connect with your audience through shared experiences. Remember, being relatable. You don't need a million templates, just one that works. Emphasize quality and simplicity over having a bunch of XYZ templates, designs, whatever. Pick one and build around it. So building trust by showing what's inside. So give a sneak peek to your your product's contents. One working feature, walk through a page or a feature. You demonstrate a specific benefit that product can help your customer with. Your thought behind it, share your inspiration, tell the story behind your creation. Good morning, Miss Brownie. Show real feedback. Do screenshots of testimonials or DMs that you received, telling people or where people told you how a product helped you or helped others. Don't forget, if you say hey over on YouTube, I will pin you so everybody can see your name. People buy from people they know. So we're building like, no trust. By me coming on live, that is a way I'm showing like, no trust, or trying to build like, no trust with you. You get to see the goofy. You get to hear me, quote unquote, fuss as Coach Dean would say. I'm about to call you Dr. Dean, Doctor of Suno. That's a version of building a like, no trust. Keep showing up, show value, or provide value when you do show up. So soft CTAs, again, we are not trying to be pushy. No aggressive selling. Try if it's in, not if it's in my bio, if it helps. Casual, and it's not a pushy approach. I made this for anybody that feels overwhelmed. Address a specific pain point. That's what we just finished talking about with that prompt I gave you. Grab it if it gives you the shortcut you need. You take it from being I focused to being you focused. Nobody wants to hear I all the time. Don't make it about you. But when you're telling them a problem that you had and the problem or the solution that you solved because of whatever you came up with, and express it to them to say, well, if you also had this, I have a solution for you that helped me. That's when you start taking it from being just about you to bringing them in there. That's how they're feeling seen and understood. Post about your work. That equals visibility. Visibility equals trust. Trust equals sales. You owe it to somebody out there who needs something you have made. Again, not to be the dead horse, you are a gatekeeper if you hold the information that people might need because you scared, because you worried. Ain't nobody gonna like my stuff. Don't nobody like my stuff. We don't know that because you don't put it out there. There's something wrong with it. Did you ask somebody to look at it for you? No? All right. I need you to put it out there, please. Somebody needs it. Somebody wants it. Show up with purpose. Your visibility is intentional and focus on helping others. When you focus on serving and stop worrying about making a sale, things can change for you. The thing you've been scared to post might be exactly what somebody else needs right now. So I won't go over that right now. YouTube is Sweet Tea's Designs, all one word, and just one T. Hi, Miss Shelley. Good morning. We won't go over the workshop. I could go over the workshop. So I'm not going to put y'all through the other slides. So I am having an AI for beginners workshop. It'll be 4 days. Okay. It is for beginners. A lot of people tend to start with AI and start at 50 and go to 100. That's the best way to describe it. If you are somebody who is just learning what AI is, and you're like, oh, it's a bunch of pictures. No, ma'am. No, sir. It's not just about the pictures. You can make music with it. You can make pictures, of course. You can create productivity items with using AI. You can become somebody in your office who is excelling because they're deciding to use AI to be more efficient. Good morning, Miss Jenna. Thank you for the heart me. So this is pretty much for those who are just getting started in AI and need that extra, I need to know what AI is. What is so important about it? How can I use it? This is for the beginners. Hey, now she subbed. Thank you, Miss Jothrell. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Thank you. Jothrell. Thank you for subscribing. So we'll need to discuss your emote. You better show them emotes immediately. Thank you. Girl. Drop my YouTube. YouTube is Sweet Tea's Designs. Hold on. I got it up here, Miss Brina. There you go. Yours came out so vibrant. Miss Sierra, congratulations again. So yes, the AI for beginners. Did you get it, Miss Brina? Okay, you're welcome. These emotes are tea. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, thank you. I love it too. Everybody talked about how vibrant and pretty yours was, Miss Brina. So, speaking of helping people, I'm hosting a 4-day live workshop called Intro to AI Practical Start for Teens. So, it is going to be for teenagers, moms, creatives. It'll be from teens to 99 years old or above. That's how easy. Well, I'm not gonna say how easy. How what's the word I want to use? I don't want to say easy because it depends on who you're talking to. Accessible. Thank you. We're gonna make it accessible from teens to whatever the oldest age is, and they want to learn AI. Okay, so it's gonna be plain language, and we're gonna get hands on. So it's not gonna be you just sitting there listening to me talk about AI. We're going to actually be making things so that you can potentially leave the workshop with some products you can put in your store. When I go live, that is typically something that I would like for everybody to be able to do, even if it's just a social media post to help with a product that you have not put out yet, or a product you have out and you didn't maybe communicate it well or promote it well. I want there to be some kind of outcome that comes from the lives that I do or the classes. Practical. I love when y'all do stuff hands-on and show me what you finished at the end. That makes me so happy because that's closer to you making some return on investment. Okay. So the workshop is in different tiers. Oh, wait. So we're going to learn what AI actually is, understanding the fundamentals in plain language. We're going to use Chat GPT for writing, planning, and learning. Build skills you can use at home, at work, or if you're a small business owner. You might not be a small business owner and want to become one. We're going to discuss all of that. So these are the workshop tiers. Join at whatever level if you're interested, and there will be payment plans for each of these. So the live only is going to be $67. The replay access is $97. My YouTube channel, hold on. This is the YouTube channel. Well, YouTube, y'all don't need to see that. Let me switch back to this screen for y'all. YouTube is Sweet Teas Designs, just one T. Because I'm going to give y'all some prompts. I want to make a generator in front of y'all. And then whatever prompts it gives me, I'm going to put it on a Notion template. I keep calling it a Notion template. I'm going to put it on Notions so you can have access to it. DCT, Miss Wonder, I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am. Did you have a question about DCT, Miss Digital Wonder? Are you a part of DCT? Love me some DCT. Good morning. Oh, okay. Were you trying to ask information about it? So the workshop tiers, live only, 67. Replay access is 97. The pro bundle is going to have, it's going to have the replay. It's going to have a GPT. It's going to also have a prompt pack that comes with the GPT to help you have a better conversation with it. You only get 4 conversations at most. Oh, okay. At most on a GPT. So my prompt pack is going to help you with that. Because it is for beginners, I am also going to provide you with art prompts to get you started. The VIP pack is $250. It includes a bonus Q&A with me. So if you need some extra assistance after the live, all the sessions, then we can have a conversation. Completely fine. You get everything that's included in all the other levels as well. So if you are interested in that, please DM me the word AI or the phrase AI, the letters AI. It is for beginners. It's also great if you're somebody that needs a refresher. Let's see. So it's going to be hands-on. Again, I don't want you to just sit there. Am I making my own community? No, I'm not. I have subscriptions, but I'm not making my own community, Miss Sierra. It's filtering you. I don't know why. Let's see. So you'll learn to use Chat GPT for writing, planning, design. All that we do, we're going to be doing it live. It will be family friendly. Okay. all ages. Miss Neek is also partnering with me. She is going to be teaching children 5 to 12, but it's like a mommy and me, auntie and me, daddy and me, grandma and me type of situation. It's not just, hey, put your 5-year-old in front of this computer, because we understand that is, you got to be careful who you expose your children to. Not saying that Miss Neek is a bad person, but as a parent, that's not very smart. Like, I wouldn't do it. So that's why we're positioning it that way, because the parent can learn along with their child. It'll be age appropriate, of course, but they might teach the parent something they didn't know about AI, especially ethics when it comes to using AI and children being school age. People in China are teaching their children AI. I forget what the age is, but it is low. So just think about how far along Chinese students typically are. They're further ahead than we are, than our children are. So this is for you if you have been curious, overwhelmed, or hesitant about AI. If you want to be a little bit more confident and get results without having to be a tech expert or design expert, they're teaching newborns Dali. Lord, you silly DB. So you want these results without having to be an expert, so to speak. This would be helpful for you. It also has an affiliate attached to it as well. So if you are in the $97 or above tier, you can offer the 97. You can offer all the tiers and get. They're teaching 3-year-olds. Neek, I didn't even know you were in here. They're teaching 3-year-olds. Okay. Neek, do you have anything you want to say about your part? If not, you go ahead and start with I'll give you all these prompts. Give you these prompts. You have anything, Neek? Anything? Let me get my last slide out. So today, last task for today, create your story post. No, if you got something to say, I'm pulling you up so you can say it out loud. I'm not going to have them read the comments, girl. Craft your story post. Use your voice. Don't hide your value. Stop hiding those products that you have. We need to focus on finishing, not being perfect. Get it done, put it out, perfect it, or work on it after you put it out, but at least put it out. Okay. Here you go, ma'am. We are serving. People are needing the things that you have and that you're holding on to. Excuse me. So, Miss Shanique is here. Hi, Nandez.
It's in my website for the first 2 people who sign up for either 97 or the 117. The first 2 people you pay what you want. But for the 97, it got to be $50 or more, and for the 117, it got to be $65 or more. But it's still pay as you want for the first 2 people.
Okay.
So it's 4 people.
Thank you, ma'am, for that information. Huh? What'd you say?
I said, thank you, ma'am.
Oh, thank you, ma'am. Appreciate you. All right. So we are going to Miss Jothriel, I gotta get your information about your emote. So I wanted to I started putting together this generator. Now it's part of DCT Business in a Box, so I cannot show you the code. I'm sorry. Sorry. But I can show you putting it together. Miss Jothrael, let me know what name you want on your emote and what color scheme you like. Let's see how many I've got now. because after I hit 30, I think I'm gonna do 30. After I hit 30 subs, I am no longer doing custom asking you what color you want. I'm not gonna do that anymore. Jothrell, sky blue and red. That's pretty. Sky blue and red. All right. Thank you, ma'am. Any particular shapes, flowers, um, gradients, marble, anything like that that you want on your image? Morning, Miss Tiffany. We're going to be working in Artistly, and I have a notion that I will be sharing with y'all that you can get these prompts from that we work with today. Now let me find. Oh, snap. I got to find my generator. Oh, I think that's it. I started writing it out. Thank you for the heart, me, Miss Naya. Happy to go with the flow. I appreciate. Ooh, flowers will be nice. Okay, what kind of flowers? Hibiscus. Hi, Digital Bayou. Roses. What color roses? The same color as your colors? Roses. Okay, gotcha.
Hi, Miss Daya.
Hi.
Yeah, I used to be online.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Thank you for the heart, me. Okay. We will do sky blue and red roses. Thank you again.
You're welcome.
Okay, I'm gonna get my generator together so we can get these prompts. And again, if you do not have Artistly, it is an affiliate. If you would like to get it through me, it is in my link and in my bio. And there's a discount code secret 40. You put that in there and it's going to take 40% off of your total.
Yeah, I got that the other day.
Great. So you'll be able to play with it also. Okay, I can zoom out now because this is excessive. Why are these letters so close to my face? Mm-mm-mm. So if you are not aware of what Artistly is and the things it can do.
I'm not aware of the things you can do now. I just got it. I'm still, I have not gone through yet.
These are some of the images that I made last night / this morning on Artistly. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, wow.
The prompt guys, for anybody that was not on here, when you buy Artistly through me, you also will get an Artistly prompt guide. So I already have those names written down who purchased it from me, and you will get that this weekend. If you subscribe to me, you will also be getting your PayHip login for the community, not the community, but the subscribers area on PayHip. That's where I'll be adding your prompts each month. You'll be getting your Canva templates each month in there. And if you're in the deluxe, you get a GPT, you get access to a GPT each month as well. So, yeah, these are some of the other ones that I made working with Digi. So there's so many different art styles that Artistly has, and we were just experimenting with them last night. So this is called dark manga. The majority of them were made with kawaii.
I don't know the difference. I got the other one, the lower one, just to see. Because I didn't know if I was gonna like it. So I don't know if it has all the features as the other one.
Which one?
There are two plans. There are two plans on Artistly.
Oh yes, I have the 147 one. And it is one-time payment. You don't pay any subscriptions or anything with Artistly. It's one-time payment. Thank you for sharing. I like these. The kawaii style is the one that I just kept making them in. They were so pretty. And the Pixar. These are Pixar. So I can share that one. Let me get I'm gonna get my Notion up. I'm gonna start a new one. So if you use Notion, you can create living documents, meaning if you decide to go live and give out prompts like I'm doing right now, anytime you want to add a new prompt to it, the people that sign up and get your list, it will update automatically. So it's similar. How do you like the coloring feature? I love the coloring book. You talking about the coloring book? I like the coloring book feature. I want to, let's see. Can I regenerate her? Yep. So I'm going to make her into a coloring page, but I'm going to need to take the words out. Let's see.
Yes, I was talking about the coloring feature. I mean, the coloring page.
Okay, so I'm going to take out arched eyebrows, matte lipstick. So I'm gonna take all colors out. Gold, little stack bangles, large hoop earrings, hoop. Let's see, nose piercing, strappy heels. Hi, Lady T. Strappy heels. Coming backdrop. Okay, let's see what it's gonna give us. Generate. So we'll add that one to the Notion. But yeah, we're creating a live living template. That's what we're gonna call it. A living template or living document. Let's see. Let me create new. Mhm. Now let's refresh. Hi, Genevieve. Okay. So this is what the coloring page looks like. Now I wonder if I tell it simple lines. Let's see, regenerate. Well, we got adult coloring book, so I'm gonna try that one too. Generate that there, and then I'm gonna generate again, but use bold coloring lines. Ooh, I'm hollering at it apparently. Refresh, refresh, refresh. Okay, she came out pretty. I'm gonna refresh these two. And here's these. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. All right, let me get this thing because it's not coming up. Add a page. Oh, here we go. All right, duplicate. Gonna duplicate without content. Thank you. That's so convenient. Now, where do I get it? Duplicate without content on it. Can I have my page? This is Gregarious Caraway, 630. No, I don't want this. Hold on, y'all. New template. Here we go. So I am right for saying template. All right, so got a new one. Repeat. Site settings. Duplicate. Let's see. View the site. And I'm trying to get the link for the template so y'all can prompt along with me. And it's acting up. Hi, Unique. Y'all, this is nothing's working. Hold on. Okay. Oh, I see what I did. All right. So hold on. Let me publish it. There we go. Published. And now we have a new page. All right. I'm going to share this with y'all and the link in bio. Yep. It's published now. Can I copy? Give me my link, please. All right. Quick beacons lesson. Beacons. Yep, quick beacons lesson. All right, so I'm going ahead and add a new product, digital product. Product files. And it's going to be the link. Which class? Here's the URL. And it's, let me change the price on that. You can pay what you want, pay nothing, whatever. Good morning. Pay what you want. All right, live prompts. Live prompts. And then today's date, 6/13/25, 6/13. Go back. Price description. I'm not going to add a description because y'all are watching me put it up here. And it's only going to be available for those that's been on the live. And the picture, it doesn't really matter, but I don't like that one. So I'll add a picture from stock photos. Flowers. We'll go with that one. I don't know what that is, but we'll go with it. All right. So now everything is there. So when you offer a freebie, you can also do what they call an order bump, which is essentially an upsell. Beacons only has, well, I'm not gonna say they only have, they do not have a cart feature, which means usually if you go on something like a Shopify, you can add this product, that product, you can add multiple products. Beacons, you cannot do that. Good morning, AMs. Good morning, anybody else is joining. Beacons, you cannot add multiple products like that. So when you want to add multiple products or let them be able to get multiple from you, what you would do is do an order bump. Now, they suggest you doing a 30% off. You do not have to do that. So I'm going to add a product here. Let's see. So I can say I'm going to do my TikTok website, Facebook banners, and you can leave it at what the original price is. You can also mark it down. So what I can do, because they're mine, I mark them down to $12 if you get the free prompts. That's how you can add multiple products when you're doing you're offering products on Beacon, since they only let you do one. So now you can get 2 products. People also have the option to do a bundle. So if somebody says, I know you got a bunch of products on your store, but I can only check out one at a time. You can offer to bundle your stuff together in one listing so they can get it all and you just price it all at one time. It's a little bit more work, but do you want to make the sale? I have no idea. No. So how much I think. Okay. I'll read that after I get finished, Miss Renee. All right, so this is the live prompts, and I'm going to make it live so y'all can grab them. Digital products. I don't think I have a freebie section. I can add it to my $10 or less, $30 or less section and list it. Probably could have put it on the prompt guys too, but whatever. All right. So it should now be in my, let me see. Let me move the links down. Yep, there it is. Good morning. All right, so prompts are right there. And let's go. All right, so first prompt is up. Why did it take the image off? What are we doing? Sorry, YouTube. Okay. So we've got our first prompt ready to go. And where is my, oh, I see it now. Okay. I know what I'm gonna make here. We're gonna test out this one. Thanks for grabbing your freebie. Oops. I just wiped somebody's question away. My bad. Let's see. We're going to create some, let's see, abstract. I said I was going to do a generator. I don't think I'm gonna do a generator. Y'all been up here long enough. We're gonna just get some prompts up here. So we can test out Artistly's capabilities for these different products. The banner template, the one on this page. Yes, this is it's this one of these templates. So let me show you what those look like. So you would not get the characters. Anytime you're offering a template, don't give them the products that you've already offered to somebody else. So this is the banner I made for myself. I made it on the live actually this morning just because I was trying to rearrange some stuff. Thank you for grabbing your freebie. Let me see. These are the ones for this banner. All right, so this is one of the banners. Mine is her, just to show y'all how simple. I keep saying how you can just drag and drop. So these are drag and drop templates that you can use, so it don't take you forever to design something. Drag her there, drop. Drag her, drop. That's the first one. These are the other ones. Drag her, and then drag her. And then you edit your text, whatever you want to advertise that day. Hi, Niels. Thank you for the heart me. Same thing here. Drag whatever images you want in here. Double click it to adjust the picture. And this is the other one. So it's 6 of each. So it's 12 templates total. And you do the same here. Drag her there, put her there, put her here, and put her here. There's 12 included, yes. You get ones that you can put on your YouTube. Hey, Neek, again. This is the one you can use for a TikTok banner. Then there's ones that you can put on your Facebook page. So your Facebook page can also be used for a Pinterest banner, can also be used for a website banner, can also be put inside of a Facebook group banner if you have your own Facebook group. So you get 6 of these and you get 6 of the large banners. And these are already formulated to be used as a sticker. Of course, we went over on Saturday of last week how to edit it to make sure, either you pull this down a little bit more. That's that filter there. Pull this down as far as you want it to go, but keep in mind that this area right here is where your computer or your face is going to show. I think that one's the last one. So, yeah. Share this on YouTube. All right. So let's see. What are we gonna make? Let's make some. Thank you for the gifts and thank you for the heart me. Let's try this. Thank you. Good morning, Miss Martine. Next prompt coming up. All right, this one is being added right now. So that's the second. So I am going to go back here. Let me see what art style this is. Golden style. We're gonna try that. I'm gonna add this prompt in and we're gonna see what beauty we get from it. Good morning, Miss Ray. Oh, hey, Miss Brina. Thanks for coming over. All right, so when you use Artistly, you may have to refresh if it's taking too long for you. You may have to refresh it a few times. All right, here we go. Yes, ma'am. I just pinned your name on YouTube. So this is the prompt I just put inside of the Notion. And it just says dad tax. Now, it's supposed to be a grown man. This looks like a little boy. That's a pretty long prompt, so I'm not going to read it. But it's up here. Okay, so let's also, hi Storm. So again, that prompt is in the downloads above. Let's see. Let me get this off my screen. Stuff's on my screen, sorry. Okay. So we're gonna break this prompt down. That's in the template, the Notions template. So you need to set a tone and style when you're prompting. Okay, the tone and style would be the vintage style monochrome t-shirt illustration. Let me open this up. Ooh, that's little. That's still little. Very little. Is it getting bigger? Can y'all see that? Here we go. I think that's showing up. Okay, there we go. Yay, it's showing. Okay, so then you have the main character. That's a cheerful retro mascot, an that's an African American boy. You need to add the character and then whatever he has, which would be the soda, the burger, and his hat. Okay. Tell the AI what art style we're using. We're using a cartoon style. That is a form of an AI art style. So then you add custom words or titles. So we're using dad tax because Father's Day is this week. Are we late? Yes. when it comes to designing, absolutely. We're running late, but it's cute. And it's not a Father's Day only type of design because dad tax, mom tax is real, and that is 24/7. If I buy you something from McDonald's, I'm gonna get them two French fries up off you. Okay? Maybe a chicken nugget, some kind of finger food. I'm gonna grab one. Okay? Mom, dad tax, uncle tax, aunt tax. If I spend it, give me a little bit of that. Thank you. So this is an evergreen design that you can use all year. That is what evergreen means. So while Father's Day is on Sunday of next week, wait, no, it's not. It's this weekend. I'm so behind. It's this week. Yeah, we are absolutely late on that. It's real late, but that's okay. Again, this is evergreen. You can get this shirt for him for next week. You can get it for him next month. It will still be valid if they like to snatch kids snacks and stuff. Okay, so then you can add decoration and feeling. That would be the red hearts, the daisies, whatever other design you decide to add to your prompt. And then you finish the layout by mentioning the matte black background, spotlight overhead. So let's look at the picture. You're not going to be able to see it as well. Also, when you're dealing with prompts, my prompt or my image may not look like yours, even if we use the same prompt. Now, in Zillionaires, it might. It's possible in Zillionaires, it might look like yours. I think I don't know if it's going to be like that in Canva if you use Canva, but I am going to try this out in other generators just to see what it does for us. So this is in Artistly. I'm trying to shrink this page down so it's not so big. You're using Zillionaires. How's it look? Mm. Mm-hmm. That's an aggressive thumbs up, sir. That's aggressive. I'm going to use hyper realistic. Let me see. No, I'm going to try the hero. I'm going to try the hero image and see what happens. Let's do amusement. Oh, actually, no, satisfied. Why? Because I got my French fries up off you after I spent $200 on that cheeseburger at McDonald's. Let's see. Image style. I'm going to say retro. So I'm using, YouTube. Sorry. So on YouTube, I'm switching over to Zillionaires. Somebody's requesting to come up. Who is this? Oh. Let's see. So we're going to create this image. Oh, she's pretty. Anybody else using the prompts that's in the Notion and want to show it?
Yeah, mine's in Zillionaires.
Beautiful. All right, anytime today, Zillionaires. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
That's my favorite part.
Good morning, Kay. Goodness gracious. Let's hurry up. Hi, Tamberly. I'm going to refresh, and that is not what I said. Oh, oh my goodness. He's cute. Look at his cheeks. There's a daisy on his cheeseburger. Oh, why is the daisy in his cheeseburger? It's all right though. It's all right. He's adorable, but I would definitely clean these daisies. He's got a few daisies smashed up in there. All right, so that's the hero image. Now I'm going to try a hyper realistic. He's going to eat the daisies. Maybe there's some medicinal properties we don't know about. I don't know. Ooh, somebody placed an order on my Shopify. Somebody got y'all. Let me find out. Somebody just ordered another one of them T-shirts. Hold on. Let me find out. Hold on. Let me see. If y'all were up here this morning, you know what I'm talking about. Where is it? Show me the cart, silly. Hey, bestie. Okay. At least he's not eating the daisies. He's cute. I like it. But that other little boy, he wouldn't pick them daisies and put them on his burger as his lettuce. Somebody get that boy some vegetables. Get him something else. All right. So that one worked out. So we just put that one. That one is inside the Notion. It's in the bio. Bestie, if you weren't here. Oh, Shanique, you stay spinning. Thank you. Thank you for your support, Shanique. So of course, if African American does not fit your use your emotes, ma'am. African American does not fit you. You can use whatever you want to use, of course. Let's see what's the next one. Somebody give me a theme in the comments. Give me a theme. This one was Father's Day. What else? What else can you think of? Good morning, Miss Kenya. Birthday. Okay. Let's do birthday. Birthday. So let's specify what kind of birthday. So girl birthday, boy birthday, older birthday, male, female. Just so we can be as specific as possible. Thank you for tapping the screen. Female adults. Okay. We're going to use Miss Jenna's name. What colors? What colors do you want to go with? All right, Miss Jotharel, thank you for grabbing back to school. I hope you enjoy that community. If you get the templates, I do believe that the back to school community will be $7.50 as an upsell. Navy, light blue, and purple. Did you notice that a lot of those links don't work? Which links? In B2B? Let me see. All right, new prompt being added. I lied. Hold on. Where's her name? I gotta put her name in here. Oh, I lied. Never mind. I see it. All right, going back to Artistly. Do you need to download what again? All right. Good morning. All right, now we got that prompt. Now I'm going to regenerate the live prompt. Yes, it's a new, so the one that's in the bio right now is new for this live. So that one, you would have to get that one if you already have the old one. So we are working with a new one. And I'm going to change the art style to this one, to wall art style. And I'm going to change the aspect ratio to 2:3. And it's going to give me 4 images, and I'm going to go ahead and generate it. Good morning, Ms. Rashawn. So I'm generating these prompts from my generator that I created the other day using Business in a Box. And I've got another one that I'm going to get some prompts from. Let's see, my abstract prompt generator. So I'm going to go ahead and generate that one. So this is what it looks like. Oh, there's still 3 people on YouTube. So YouTube, this is what I was saying. This is what it looks like. So we're gonna go back here because this is where we're working. But generate my prompts. Oh, I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Okay. So I'm gonna refresh so we can see it. All right, we got happy birthday, Jenna. And if we don't want neon colors, then we can take the neon out. So I'm going to change the prompt and I'm going to add the new one. And that is not a multi-layered cake. Look at that. Definitely not a multi-layered cake. I'm gonna keep it at 1-1. Put this prompt back in there and see if that makes a difference. And I'm gonna use the golden style art style for this one. Hi, Miss TT. Good morning. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you for sharing. Okay. You want to regenerate this? Thank you. Anytime now. That is not A cake. Where's the cake? Okay, I see what we're doing. All right, let me see what Zillionaires does. Let's go to Zillionaire and try this out. Oh, whoops. I didn't even put the right prompt in there. Good morning. How are you? It regenerated the same picture. Oh, look, the burger's floating. That is okay. So we're in Zillionaires for those on YouTube. Good morning, Jennifer. We're just waiting. I'm doing all right. How? Oh, okay, Zillionaires. You gave me a cake. Finally, somebody understood. I wanted a tiered cake. So I might need to alter some things with this prompt. Let's see what we got. Thanks for grabbing your free prompt. I'm doing all right. How are you? If I didn't ask, sorry. All right. Somebody else got their free prompts. All right. Let's get this prompt. We're going to see what this gives us. All right. This is coming from the other generator. So I'm going to regenerate this. And I'm putting it in the Notions template. That cake one, you probably have to play around with it because it's doing the most. Hi, KB. Good morning. It's doing the most. So putting a new prompt in here, and I'm going to try this in oil painting style. Thank you for grabbing your prompts. Again, if you don't have Artistly, there is a discount code. Oh, that's interpreted differently. I'm well. How are you? If you don't have Artistly already, this is what we are generating in this morning. Thank you for the heart me. This is what we're using this morning. If you don't have it, the discount code is secret 40. It is an affiliate. I do have to mention that. I'm affiliate with them. So if you use that code, it will take a discount off. And anybody who purchases Artistly through me, I will be providing you with an Artistly based prompt guide. Do you have coloring book prompts? I will have coloring book prompts this weekend, Miss Parker. And somebody asked me about doing a coloring book base class. So I'm considering offering that as a $27 class as well. So that's something, if you're interested in, you can message me about it. We can definitely have some coloring book sessions, put some coloring books together, put them on KDP. I think so. What I'm considering, I'm gonna think about that. I've got a bundle of coloring book pages, and it has over 600 coloring sheets inside of it. And it also comes with a KDP template. So all you do is just put the pages in there, put your words and whatnot. I'm considering having that be part of the class. So if I have the $27 class and bundle that with the coloring sheets, we can use that and also prompt some coloring books and then put it together using the KDP template. And like by the end, like produce a coloring book. That could be something interesting. Hi, Aisha. Okay, Miss Parker, could you DM me the word like you just say coloring book so I know, just so I don't forget you. I'm not saying I'll forget you, but the way that these messages are set up, as soon as somebody followed you, everything is lost. I don't understand why they would set that up like that. It's stupid. Thank you. Okay, so this is the new prompt that's in here. Now, what you can do with this prompt is use it to create journals, journal covers. So let me show you what I mean. Let me make sure I remember YouTube. So we're gonna go to my journal cover slash planner cover. I use those words interchangeably. Whatever. Whatever. Oh, but yes, Artistly. If you get Artistly through me, you will get a prompt guide for Artistly as well. These are the coloring sheets I was talking about. It's over 600 pages in there that you can use however you want. Thank you. You can create your own various books, coloring books, activity pages. I am also offering that as a service. Anyone who needs Sudoku, custom Sudoku pages, or custom word search. What do you call it? I call them word search. I think no, I call them crosswords. Y'all call them word search, where you take the words and you go through. I will make a custom. I'm offering that as a service now. Anybody who wants to use these as activity sheets, Sudoku, or um, Sudoku or word search slash crossword. I'm about to put my do not disturb on. You're doing the most. You're doing the most. I mean, goodness, it's too much. Lord, the phone keep ringing. All right, so yeah, these are part of the coloring book pages. Activity books with coloring sheets in it. A coloring book, a coloring reading book where they read a page and maybe the next page they can color something. It has animals as well that they can color, different art styles of coloring sheets. So it's a lot in there. And the KDP template is a drag drop with explanations on how to produce your coloring book to KDP. So that's the coloring book pages. Let's see. We are looking for looking for. Oh, I forgot what I'm looking. Oh, there we go. Journal covers. There we go. So when using these pages, I'm going to make a copy. And all I did was just add a frame inside of Canva to create this. So now I need my page. Share this here. And let me get the picture that it just gave us in Artistly. So I'm going to download that picture. You can also download this one because it's different. It's not what I asked for, but when life gives you lemons, make a journal. Good morning, Chandra. Thank you for the heart me, AP. All right, so journal cover. All I did was attach it to this frame. This came out of the generator. Now it's dark because I was trying to put words on it before. So I'm going to lighten it so you can actually see it because it's a little dark. So I'm going to make this. Oh, no, I know what it is. Transparency's down. So if you feel like the colors are too muted, then you can go up here. No, not over here. My bad. Click on this, click edit, and then go to adjust. Adjust over here on the left side. To me, this is muted. I don't want it muted because of these different colors in it. So then you can go play with the saturation and turn the saturation up and watch how the colors change. So saturation is going to be further down here. It's going to be right here on your left side, but it's down here, saturation under adjust. You see how it just brightens that up? Take the saturation out, add it slightly if you want something very muted. So this is very muted. And the more you move it over to the right, the more vibrant the colors become. Now, I'm going to put mine all the way over there because why not? You can add more blacks in there. That's just going to it's going to darken the darker colors. And if you take more of the blacks out, it's going to lighten it. So we're going to be dramatic. Let's be dramatic. Now, I don't want to take the blacks out of here. Thank you, Claudia. So I'm going to leave the whites alone. You can take the shadows out, put more shadows in. Highlights would just highlight the areas that are lighter in the image. Contrast, that makes it even more dramatic. I don't typically mess with the contrast too much. Good morning, Miss Sydney. And the brightness makes it bright or dark. I'm not going to mess with that either. So if you want to be dramatic, you can keep it like that. More dramatic, add more contrast. If you want to do text, if you're not used to pairing text, when you click the text button in Canva, right over here, you can actually use some pre-made text fonts. I mean, some font pairings. Whichever one that you like the most. Something else you can do is have a conversation with ChatGPT. Let's see. So this is my journal, and this is exactly what I'm going to tell Chat. This is my journal cover. There may be many like it. No, I'm not going to do that. First of all, I'm going to add a girl to the front. Oh, yes. Let's add her. Background remover. I'm going to add her to the front of my, All right, so first, before we do that, because it is a frame, I'm going to push the control key on my keyboard. And then I'm going to drag her across here. If you were not aware, if you have a frame up here, she just replaced my whole picture. That is not what I want. Okay? Whoop, I don't want that either. Let me take her off. She's causing problems. So we're going to start over. Well, not start over, but let's go all the way back. Okay, because she caused a problem. So do you remember how long after your first 25 minutes live you was able to use TikTok Studio Virtual Camera? I'm not sure. So you're going to click on the frame here. You're welcome. Yeah, I don't use TikTok Studio. I've used it, but I didn't see anybody coming in. And that might have just been because it was my first time and I just got off. So we click this, click the control key. Click the control key, and now I'm going to drag her over here. No, I'm not. Girl. Control key. Hit the control key. Then I'm going to push this button, and then I'm going to move her around. Hey, Miss Crystal. I'll remove the background from her. Make her bigger and adjust her so she sits right here. Now I'm going to copy and paste this into chat. And I'm going to add this picture. Let's see, add my journal cover. I need a journal. I need a title for this journal. This is my cover. If you don't know where to start from, ask chat some questions and see what it gives you. Yes, when I move her around on the cover, you need to, if you're using a frame, if you're not using a frame, then you shouldn't have to worry about that. Yes. Don't have to have this. Actually, I'm gonna tell it not corny, and don't use the word rooted. No overused words like rooted. Okay. Soft doesn't mean silent, the way I see me. Glow without permission. I like that. Mind to hold, mind to shape. The quiet flex journal. She writes what she means. Louder on paper. This is a safe space. Unfolding, not explaining. We're just gonna do glow without permission. Do you want to pick a direction? Confidence, healing, planning, manifesting, storytelling. We're gonna go with this as the title, and we're gonna say, what do you suggest? Just to see what chat says. What do you suggest? Oh my gosh. Here we go. Okay, so a reflection of self-discovery, a journal for women who know their power, notes, thoughts, and unfiltered truths, no apologies, just alignment. Things I'm no longer shrinking for. Ooh, things I'm no longer shrinking for. Where I dimmed and why I won't again. What I actually want. Unlearning to glow freely. Unlearning. I don't like that one. Write it, see it, be it. My non-negotiables. Next level. I'm not asking again. Nah. We're going to go with things I'm no longer shrinking for. You going to the gym? Mm-hmm. Okay, strong man. Section titles. So this is giving me sections for the journal. Y'all just doing the cover. But anyway, this is how you can start your conversation. If you don't know what you want to make, but you have an idea for your picture, use what you have already. Okay? That's what we're talking about. Use what you have. Did I have that cover? No, I did not. But I'm showing you what the generator gave me, and I put it inside of Artistly. It gave me this background. It was muted. I didn't like it. So I put it in Canva and then brighten the colors up. And now I love I love that. And then I had a girl sitting over here in my uploads and put her on the cover. So then I asked myself, oh, well, what am I going to do with it? Take it over to chat and had a conversation with ChatGPT about this cover. So now I have a journal cover. I have a title, a subtitle, and it's giving me ideas for what this journal can actually have as sections. Prompt ideas, add-on sections. These are all different things you can use if you're trying to write a journal. Just talk to chat like it's your friend, okay? All right, so that was the journal cover. Just to give you an idea. Please hold. I gotta hold my. My kids are in school. Okay, so that's our journal cover. Oh, the title. That's the whole point. And got off on a tangent. All right, so the title is "Glow Without Without Permission." Subtitle that I went with was "Things I'm No Longer Shrinking For." So I'm going to copy that and put it over here on the journal. You can shrink her down. Again, I'm going to hold the control button and move her to the center since I made her smaller. No pun intended. So if you don't know what font to use and you're not sure about the pairing, that's where we go. Hold on. That's what we're doing. All right. So we got our title. We got our title and we have our subtitle. Now I need to know what font pairings would go well with this cover and colors. So if you don't know that, ask chat. Based on your cover, lavender tones, soft pinks, gold accents, and a strong feminine energy, your font pairing should reflect both elegance and clarity. You want something that looks expensive and expressive without being overly scripted or hard to read. Here are 3 winning font pairings that will match your glow without permission journal. Bold elegance. So that would be the title font would be Play Fair and Display Bold. So I'm going to move this over beside my journal cover page and say Play Fair. I'm going to add. So again, these are templates that you can use. But if you want to talk to chat and figure out exactly what will work with the actual product you're making, put your image inside of Chat GPT and have that conversation. Okay. So I'm going to add my heading and go ahead and paste my title and subtitle. So it's already up here because I will forget what it said. It said Playfair. So I'm going to search Playfair display. And I only need it for that word, and it's being a jerk. So I'm going to Control X to remove this. Move this down and paste. And another thing chat can help you with. Let's go back to this page. Let's see if it's giving you tips on how to style it. Okay. What suggestions do you have for how I should style the fonts? I have a flyer GPT that I talk to like this. Is so helpful. All right, this should feel like a statement. You want it to glow. Because sometimes I don't feel like sitting here having this particular conversation. Thank you, Miss Danette. I don't feel like having this conversation with chat, but I'm just showing y'all because you don't have my GPT. But so it should feel like a statement. All caps and spacing, glow without permission, using letter spacing around 100 to 150 to give it that clean luxe look. So let's see what it says. Or so let's see what it does here. Let's see. Glow without permission. That seems pretty big. Hold on. Play fair. Oh, now I see why. I see. Glow without permission. And it told us about 150. Let's see. Girl, bye. I know you lying. Because what you think this is? This is on Canva, buddy. Nobody making no poster. Let's go back up. This is on Canva. Oh, letter spacing. See, reading is essential. 60 to 80. Good, y'all. Okay. Yep, reading is essential. So let me go back here and put it 60 to 80. The text should be 60 to 80 points. Even that's a little bit much, but let's see. Glow without permission. You're doing too much. I don't like it. Nope. I get what it's saying, but I don't like it. So if it gives you something you don't like, move around. So I'm gonna go up to letter spacing because it's still spacing out. Glow without permission. Why is it doing that? Hold on. Glow without permission. I'm just gonna go based off of I don't like that at all. Some weird spaces. Glow without permission. I want to see what this looks like though. When it said spacing 150, 150. Okay, I could deal with that. I could deal with that one. All right, so let's go back here. All caps, yes. Letter spacing 100 to 150. Let's put 100 in here. Spacing is at 100. Okay, 100. Now, size large enough to feel like the focal point. 60 to 80. We went with 60 for apparently. 60. Gold foil effect, deep plum or soft metallic rose. Where am I supposed to get gold foil? I mean, I got gold foil, but not for this. So we're going to go with deep plum. As a matter of fact, here we go. It gave me this, so you can give me examples. Give me the codes. Give me the hex codes. Ask chat for hex codes. If it's going to tell you what color, you're going to have to give me the code for that. So soft gold, muted gold, antique gold, champagne gold. For shimmer, try overlaying gold foil textures. I like that. Hold on. How? Search for foil texture. Got it. All right. Let's do this then, because I'm curious. It told me gold foil effect or to have a shimmer. I want to see foil effect. Go to photos. Okay. And then it said to type in gold foil texture. Gold foil texture. Okay. Next step, it says choose high res shimmery texture. Look for realistic folds, light reflection. Light reflection. Okay. Choose a high res. Okay, we got that. Place the gold foil texture. Drag it onto your page. Resize it large enough than your text area. First of all, you too close. You too close, Mom. Okay. You're too close, Mom. So I got a secret for y'all. When you want to be a great, like, okay, I'm a coach, right? In DCT. When they ask in the chat, hey, how many of y'all don't know da 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 da? I'm gonna always answer, I don't know. Hi, Miss Lisa. I'm always say I don't know. Why? Because I'm communicating, or not communicating, but I'm participating, right? So Shanique will be in here sometimes, and I know good and doggone well her, Digi, anybody else that's in here and knows the answers to some of this stuff will say, oh no, I'm gonna put a 1 in the chat. I don't know this. I don't know this. So they're just being participants, right? So I know this stuff. And if I go in somebody's room and they don't have people responding or interacting, just in case, I'm going to respond just so they're not talking to themselves, right? So same thing for this. I may know how to do this part. Some of you may not. So I'm going to ask chat or show you what my thought process is for things I don't know how to do so that you can do that yourself. So this is a teaching lesson essentially to show you how to have that conversation. I'm going to keep saying have that conversation because some people don't know how to talk to chat. Just talk to it. Hey, I don't know how to do this. Can you help me? And it's going to. All right. So, oh, you're telling me how to do up. I done messed up. Hold it. You telling me how to do this. All right, tell me. Like, let's talk. How do we actually do this? So that's the point. Talk to chat like, hey teacher, who's not getting paid overtime. I don't understand. You working for me. I don't understand what we're doing. So when you don't know, let it know that. Thank you for the gifts. Hi, Miss Cheryl. Thank you for the heart me. All right, so just have a conversation. And that's what I'm doing while I'm showing y'all how to do this. Happy Friday. Thank you. Thank you, Claudia. Let's see. So place a goal feature. Oh, thank you. The game bow is so pretty. Send it to the back temporarily. Next, let's see. Add your text, write your title, select a bold font. Send it to the back temporarily. This is bolded already. Check. Now, make the text a frame. Select the text, then go to effects and then text mask. Let's see if I see this in Canva, shall we? Effects. Let's see. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Thank you. Let's open type lettering. Mm-hmm. Subscribe and get notified when new templates are released. Okay, what's the other option? Alt method. If you can't use text mask, I think that would be an app. Why did it tell me to look up effects? Let me see. Thank you, Miss Cheryl. I appreciate you. Text mask. We got text. Da, 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 da. I'm just following instructions. That's all. So anybody that's like, why you don't use da 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 da? Just people got to search for it, right? So we're gonna search for it together. Frames, letters. I knew it. When you can't find it, the other option is to do this. So when it told me to use this, I'm like, sure, I got gold. I got a whole folder over here for nothing but gold because of this. This is my gold folder because I like gold. So I'm like, all right, I'll play along with you. This is a long game. This is a long game. It's gonna have me put these things as a frame. Chad. Who? I'm not even ready to find every last one of these. Not right now. And not. So now let's see what it has. If it still has frame, letter frames as an app, because I know they changed some stuff after. Let's see, AI frames. Let us see. Thank you for the gifts. Mm-mm-mm. This turned into something completely different. I was supposed to give y'all these prompts. I'm still going to add them while we wait for that to do whatever it's doing. We did the birthday. Let's see now. Let's add. Let's see. Something school related, because back to school is coming. Thank you for sharing, Miss Lisa. I appreciate y'all. And I know today is a work day, and this part is taking a while, but I appreciate everybody that's sticking around, tapping the screen, sharing, sending gifts, whatever you're doing. Thank you. Boy, you taking a long time. I'm not. Y'all, forget that. It said what it said before we went. It's this extra stuff. Let me go back up here. Okay, none about that shimmer and will be an extra. I thought it was gonna give me a nope. I'm not doing that extra stuff. All right, so we got Playfair display. And then the other part was supposed to be, let me scroll up here and mind my business. Rich antique gold, muted gold. I just have a feeling this is not going to show up well. So let me edit this part. I need to make sure it shows up on this cover. So we're going to mention this. Good morning, Jade. Ooh, now we real big. Hold on. All right. Hi, show. All right, best colors for visibility. Hex code, deep plum. Let's go back here. And we're going to click on our text on our journal. Click on the font color. And we're going to move you over here. Then we're going to click this circle right here. Color wheel. Click on that and then paste the color code. It gave me hashtag or pound 4C1C44 for deep plum. Now, for me, I'm going to say, I can't see that. I can see it, but some people may say they can't. So I'm going to outline it with black just to bring it out a little bit more. I don't want it to be super dramatic, just to take it down just a little bit and make it a little bit more visible. So I add that black to it, just to bring it out a little bit more. And then we've got the subtitle right here. All right, recommended style, letter spacing, text color, effect. We're not doing, okay, use lift or shadow. So it said to use lift or shadow. Let's see what that looks like. Effect. We're already on an outline, so I'm not going to do that. Well, no, let's see. Take the outline off and do a lift. Do a shadow. Nope, I'm going to go back to the outline. Well, let me see. Wait. Shadow. Feels like it's messing with my stigmatism. Look, my stigmatism. Hey, Miss Lisa. Good morning. Thank you. Yeah, we're going to just stick with the outline. I'm good. All right. Then center or justified, right for an editorial elevated look. Let's see, right justified. Nope, I'm good with center. Thank you. Let's make sure it is centered though. It's something else I didn't tell. It's an 8.5 by 11 size, so that's another thing that's important for Chat GPT to know. Add a thin underline or line divider below the title in gold or soft lavender. So that's another option. And that will be under elements. Line divider. And you would just type in line divider underneath elements over on the left side. Right here. Under design, it says elements. Click in the search bar. Line divider. I'm going to hold down the shift key to extend this out. If no one knew that, please type a 1 in the chat. When you get this element right here, if you do not push the shift key, it is going to warp on you. Hold on, let me move it. When you get the straight line that's got these bars, usually what will happen is it will warp. Hold on, because that's not right. Hold on. One of these bars it definitely used to do that unless they stabilized it. Thank you. Unless they stabilized it, let me find out. Canva, you just made me out of lie. Said my car is acting up. Get to the place and it's, I don't hear that noise. Don't play with me in front of company. Okay? Don't do that to me. Well, it just did it to me. Can now make me out a liar. But at one point, yes, you had to click on that doggone shift key to make sure that it did not move on you. Thanks a lot, Canva. You jerk. Thanks a lot. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Jennifer. How are you doing? All right. It told us that we need to make this thin underline or line divider gold or soft lavender. So we've got the color of the rings that we can use for gold. Hey, Miss Brina. We can use that for gold. I don't think I need that line, to be honest with y'all. I really don't. I mean, it's cute, but I can't really see it. So what do I need it for? I don't think it's necessary. I'm not going to use it. Again, if chat gives you something that you want to not use, don't use it. It's yours. You do not have to use it. All right. So now, subtitle, things I'm no longer shrinking for. Thank you. Thank you so much. Got those game bows. Thank you, Miss Jennifer. Thank you. So things I'm no longer shrinking for. It said that we can use the font Montserrat, forgive me if I'm saying it wrong, Light Montserrat or Libre Franklin Regular. We're going to use Libre Franklin Regular. So things I'm no longer shrinking for is highlighted. We're going to type in our font search bar, Libre Franklin. Okay, so we do not have this exact one that says regular. Let's see. So we're going to go with, I know we have Montserrat. Actually, we don't have that one that they're saying either. Interesting. Well, I'm going to choose one of them. So we're going to use this one. Ooh, wait. Libre, unless this is a usual thick font. I don't know. Libre Franklin. Maybe. I thought it should be lighter than that, though. Sentence case or all caps for a cleaner finish. Letter spacing 50 to 75. What's the font that we should be using? Size. If your title is 80, this should be about 45 to 55. So we are using 51. Very interesting number. I think that's just because I messed around with it. Let's stretch this out a little bit. Things I'm no longer shrinking for. Put this here. This was 50, so that means this needs to be about, we're gonna do about 25, actually 30. Things I'm no longer shrinking for. Now it said you can use either case or you can have everything uppercase. I think I would rather have it look like that. Glow without permission. Oh wait, let's see what the color is suggested is. The color suggested light lavender, off-white, or blush. I'm going to try off-white. Ooh, no, I'm not. Well, no, yes I am, because I outlined this one just like I did the top one. Slight outline. I don't want it thick like that, but I want you to be able to see it. So I'm going to about a 50-point thickness. Things I'm no longer shrinking for. Hi, shares. All right, so it gave us that extra styling tips for Canva hierarchy. Use font weight and spacing. No, we're gonna do that. Hi, Coach Key. Consistency. Keep line spacing tight on the title and make it feel strong and punchy. Subtitle can be slightly looser. Let's see, line spacing on the title, 0.8 to 1. Add a transparency overlay box under the subtitle in soft blush or ivory for contrast. Consider a gold foil. No, we're not doing that. We discussed this. I thought we discussed this. Sentence case are all caps, 50 spacing, clean finish. Okay, so you can add your name. You don't have to. I would definitely make this smaller if I'm adding my name. So also, you probably want to say this is a journal for such and such and such, in case somebody's like, I don't know what this is. So something else you can do, because she is kind of blending in here, you can add an outline to her. And to do that, you will click on her image and then go to edit, and then you're going to look for effects over here on the left side. Over here on the left side. Hey to whoever's on YouTube, we're going to do a shadow, and you can do a glow. If you add a glow, let me take that off and then put it back on. Glow, that just added a slight outline to her. You can make it black. You can make it white. So she's got like almost a heavenly glow to her. The more size you add to that glow, the bigger it's going to get around her. We want subtle, or at least I want subtle. You put it as much or as least that you want. If you want to outline her like a sticker, you can do that also. Just to add a little bit. Hi, Vera. Just a little bit. I would probably go with a glow or a drop. And this is the drop where it added a little bit of highlight to her over here on the right side. You can edit or add where the drop is. When you move the angles, it moves her around. So if you want that drop to be at the top, the drop shadow, you would move it to the left. If you want it, let's see, in the center, this is the center. To the right, it's just steadily moving around. So that's just based on where you want it. The distance for the shadow, You alter that with this little toggle on the side. And you can also alter the intensity. Intensity, this is going to make it pretty much an outline, whereas this could make it more of a glow look if you have it not so high. So again, I think I'm going with the blur and just add a little bit to her. Hi, Ardana. Just a slight glow to her. All right. So if you want her bigger, you can absolutely make her bigger. Because once you put a glow or a drop on her, her feet are going to move away from the edge. So you can add your name. I'm going to put Toya Taylor. You can make it a script font. And I'll put it in that same color. And take out some of this outline. And make it smaller. So that's the journal cover, using some art I already had and using art that I created with the generator that I made in DCT building, business in a box. And Artistly. So we've got these up here. We'll get some more prompts to put in your prompt guide. Does anybody have any questions? I can just add these prompts in here and you can have access to them. Hey, Shanique. Anyone have any questions?
Shut up.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, can you start out back over?
Why do you always do that? What was the prompt?
Because you asked me, do I have a question? That's a question.
You special.
Them are pretty though.
Thank you. The prompt is inside the prompt for the cover is in the Notion template that's in my bio.
What about the butterflies?
The butterfly prompt is also in the template.
Scroll down some more.
No, ma'am. You not getting ready to do this. No, ma'am. Because I catch on. As soon as you said that, I was like, no. Mm-mm. She thinks she's slick. She thinks she's slick.
I don't know.
Yeah, okay. Hi. Where was you? Your antennas. Good. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Did I cut the thing off? I think I did. That's not what I meant to do.
Miss Renee, you got something to show us?
I know, right?
No, I'm not even at home.
She lying. She lying.
I'm at my daughter's.
Oh, that's the excuse. You got a whole phone there, ma'am.
That's a good excuse. I'm in Vegas.
No. No, you're supposed to take your devices everywhere, y'all.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
I got mine right here.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna add this prompt to the template as well. Please hold. Adding a prompt. Okay, I just added a prompt to the template, and I'm gonna put it in
What template
artistry.
are you adding it to?
What temp? Are you being for real right now?
Oh yeah.
I'm about to say you better leave me alone. The template is the Notion template in my bio right now.
I know. I just got a lot of stuff here. I don't know if that's one of the ones I got
Oh,
though.
I appreciate your support, ma'am. Thanks for the tip. Look, thanks for the tip. Yeah, I don't know if you grabbed
I don't know.
that.
I just went down clicking crap.
I
I
know
don't
you
even know what I
did.
got.
So this is a back to school image.
I didn't get that. I know that because I ain't going back to school.
Shut up.
I just say it ain't for you. It's for the people that do go to school.
So here's a back to school one that I just added a prompt for.
Lisa ain't. Never mind. I ain't gonna go there with you. You know what I was about to say though, right?
Nope.
Lisa ain't an apple with a pencil sticking in the middle.
Really? Oh, like my lemonade that had pencils sticking out of it the other day. Like, why is we determined?
We talk about that other group.
Never mind.
Remember the back to school she gave us?
I think so. Perhaps.
With the thick old lines of.
Let's see. What else? What else? What else? Something. I gotta finish this.
The lemonade was pretty.
The lemonade?
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
You dressed it up very well. It was just, hers is just the apple with the stem and the.
Hey, Miss V. Some apple with a stem. Nope, yeah. I got it. Never mind. With the paper.
Yes.
Yes, I got. I'm on. Look, I'm on board now. Look, I made some cute images, even though it took 2 hours to learn that one prompt. But you know, that's okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
I know. Took 2 hours for one prompt. Uh-oh. Wait, what happened? Where'd it go?
Hey, Miss V.
Good morning. Thank you. You're fine. You are just fine, ma'am. Hi, Roro.
How you gonna say you ain't know I was on here with you? I've been on with you since 5 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, I don't know that. I didn't know you were still in here.
Yeah, where am I going?
I don't know where you going. Ain't none of my business where you going. You know. That's none of my business. Thank you.
Look, after last night, you know how I was going.
Child. Hey, Mama Karen. The world needs your kindness today.
Hey, Mama.
Hey, Miss Stephanie. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, so now let's do. Trying to find. Going through my prompt guides. Let's see what else. Oh, we can do something with summer.
Yeah.
Let's do a summer.
Yeah.
Summer.
Let's do summer. Make it real pretty.
Pretty summer image.
And they put my name in the middle of now.
Shut your doggone mouth, girl. You know what? I think I'll be able to give y'all this one that we did find yourself using. No, I use it just as much or well, I guess that does if not more. But Artistly is really great with words. So that's why I use that a whole lot more than Mid Journey. Um as far as my images though, I don't know. These images came out a whole lot better than they used to for me. Like these are artistly images, and I said, "Oh my gosh!" All the ones on my stickers right now came from Artistly. I didn't have to sit here and play around with the word curvy or nothing. If I say curvy, they're coming out curvy. Hey, Mandy. So yes, anybody who gets Artistly through me, again, you get a prompt guide for Artistly. And discount code is secret40. I want to make her a sticker. Thank. And these Pixar ones, love they're so pretty. I'm gonna download her. We use her for something. That's definitely that's definitely going on something. Since it already gave me a blueprint of what I could do with it, absolutely. Hold it. Control. Here we go. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay. Just so she say, "Oh, what is that?" No. I be so used to copying the images, I forget when I download them. So I'm just gonna drag that one in here, and I'm gonna take this background off, and she's gonna become a sticker. Oh, she's so cute. I think she got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're good. I gotta count the fingers. Mm-hmm. Now, let's see. Hi, Natalie. All right, now we're going to create a background for her. Does she have a background? Absolutely, but I don't want street behind her. So I'm going to reproduce this or regenerate it in the same art style and just put my new prompt in here for her background. Don't ask me which one that was. I'm going to have to regenerate it to find out. I'm sure it's kawaii though. Ooh, I'm sorry. It's Pixar. My bad. I just said I like the Pixar. So we got a Pixar background that we're going to see what becomes of it. Who's on YouTube right now? Leave a comment in the chat. Who's over here? I see there's 2 eyes. I was going to close it because I thought everybody left YouTube. Hi, Natalie. Oh, we got 2 Natalies. We're going to refresh this. Oh, music. What happened? All right, Pixar, let's see what you do. Which one do I want her to stand in front of? I'll take both of these and see what we get. All right, so here she is, and we're gonna drag one of these Pixar backgrounds. So what I should have done, and I'm about to edit this, I'm going to regenerate this and make sure the aspect ratio is on point because this is not the same. So I'm using an 8.5 by 11, which is not a 1-to-1, which is what I produced this in, or I regenerated it as. I made it a 1-to-1, which is a square. She's a rectangle. So I need to reproduce or regenerate. I keep saying reproduce. I'm going to regenerate this Pixar image. Is she Pixar? Nope, she's kawaii. I just said what style it was. Why don't I just... All right, regenerate Pixar. And I'm going to change this aspect ratio. I'm going to do 3-4. Generate the image. I need to add this prompt to the... Okay, I just added the background prompt to the Notion template. And let's see what this picture looks like now. Because if you got to stretch a square over a rectangle, you're going to be missing some key points. So I'm going to take that off. This is the Artistly website, Miss Sharice. Hey, it is so quiet. Okay, here we go. I want her standing on the sand, though. No, I don't. I don't like it. Hold on. No, it's not free. So the discount code is up above in my sticker. Let's see. It's 147, and you use the 40% code, you get a discount. It is a one-time payment. You don't pay any subscriptions on it. And I have generated images all day long, literally. Some of these people in here knew about my live that I was like 10 hours, and we were just producing pictures. I did not get timed out once. So I think I'm just going to grin and bear it and use this one. So I'm going to download this and put it over here. Line it up to the corner. Yes, it does color in Pages. I'll show you in just a second. Position to the back, and she's on the beach. I'm going to flip her this way. Make her smaller. Okay, we're going to make her smaller. So it's on the background. If you want to make it bigger, make that a little bit more realistic, and then you want to emphasize her, then you can definitely make this bigger. Make that bigger. And make this go right here. That looks more realistic with that. Thank you. Let's see. We can add a shadow to her. Let's see what we get. Nope. Nope. Okay, that's decent. You don't have to add a shadow to her. Not necessary. But this was both of these created in Artistly. I need to get you that prompt for her. Hold on 1 second. 1 second, please. If you purchase Artistly through me, under my bio, there's a link. Purchase it, and then you will get a prompt guide when you purchase the 149 or 147 version. You get a free Artistly prompt guide that I will be sending out this weekend. I need her prompt. This is her as a coloring page that I regenerated a few times. Shut up, Neat. That was not for you, madam. Let me get that prompt for y'all. Hold on. For the little lady. Come on, girl. These are just different art styles using, so this is the same prompt, but used in a different art style. This is dark manga. This is, I think, kawaii watercolor style. I absolutely am. I'm not gonna say I'm obsessed with that art style on here, but I love it. Dark manga is nice too for certain pictures. She's dark manga. I think these are hyper realistic, photorealistic. Sorry, these are photorealistic, and they are curvy. I lied. These are curvy plus size. She's curvy. These girls are curvy. Hi, Jim Bunny. Thank you for the follow. All right, focus. Get this girlies. Okay, here we go. Let's get her prompt so y'all can play with that prompt also. She is Pixar style on here on Artistly. Did you give us the prompts to get the girls? Yes. Well, no, I gave you the prompt to get that girl. So in the in the prompt guide, I'll give you those. I sure will. So let's go over for anybody who's curious about what's inside of here. So Artistly, I missed the prompt. The prompt is in the Notion template in my bio. So this is the first part of the Artistly. Now I'm on the $147 version. So if you have the 49, you won't see some of these prompts. I mean, some of these parts of the website. It's got create from prompt, B4 image designer, artistic designer. You can create logos. You can create photorealistic pictures. You can create t-shirt designs, social media posts, seamless patterns. These are some examples of seamless pattern prompts that they will give you to help you create seamless patterns. You just edit it. Virtual influencers. I created some of these as well. They are way out the way, so I can't find them right now. Virtual influencers, poster maker. When you start using Artistly, please start using folders. That'll help you stay so organized. Okay, folders are great on here. As soon as you create an image, you can create a folder for it. Hi, skincare. You can create stickers. You can create cards and invites. Then they have AI design agents where you can create clip art, coloring pages, t-shirt designs again, YouTube thumbnails, script to storybook, kids storybooks, personalized storybooks, pet portraits, book covers. So when you create your book, you can then create the cover for your book. Seamless patterns, soulmate sketch, and wall art sketch. Then you have AI design assistants. You can create mock-ups. You can create product photos. You can create a character creator AI portrait. You can upscale, but we suggest you don't use that one. Use your other upscalers. Photo editor. So if I want to remove a background or I want to add a different background, that's where I would do that. Add the photo and then prompt it in there. Human stylizer, pet stylizer, consistent characters, train your AI, realistic images, 3D, 2D style images, and multi-consistent characters. And then you have where you have all the different art styles, AI art illustrator, multiple style options, coloring pages, clip art, wall art, storybook illustrations, Pixar, Van Gogh, oil paintings, just various unique, dreamy style. You click that, put your prompt in there, regenerate, click a different art style that you want with that same prompt, and just keep doing the same thing over and over. Hand knitted style, that's a cute style. Pixel art. You can do bulk, that is under maintenance. You can do bulk deletes. You can do bulk moves inside of here as well. I made a flip book. The flip books read to you and turn the pages after you make them. This is supposed to be an affirmation book. I did not read it fully before I put the prompts in here. I just made it real quick on live one day. So there are some errors. So if you proofread it, unlike I did, you'll get past that.
Amari woke up, and the sun was already shining. Today was going to be a magical day, filled with all sorts of possibilities. She knew, because every day was magical when she believed in herself. Standing in front of her mirror, Amari smiled. I am smart, she whispered to her reflection. I am strong, I am enough. As she walked to school, she imagined she was a superhero with affirmations as her superpowers. Each word gave her extra bounce in her step. At school, a classmate
I'm not
said,
touching that.
her
It's
braids
doing it on
looked
its own.
weird. Amari remembered, I am beautiful,
Hi.
and her head held even higher.
It's going to turn the page. I'm not turning
At
the page.
school,
It's turning the
a
pages for
classmate
us.
said, her braids looked weird. Amari remembered, I am beautiful.
So this is
and
the
her
error
head
that I
held
was
even
talking
higher.
about while she's reading it out loud.
At lunchtime,
Okay, so now it's
she
reading it
shared her favorite
still.
African peanut stew with a new student, remembering, I am kind, and making a new friend. During recess, some kids wouldn't let her join their game. Amari knew, I am enough, and started her own game that everyone wanted to play. Walking home, she saw a neighbor struggling with heavy bags. Remembering, I am strong, she offered to help with a bright smile. At school, a classmate said,
So
her
again,
braids
it
looked
repeated
weird.
because I
Amari
had
remembered, I am
the
beautiful,
same part of the
and her
story put
head
in there
held even
twice.
higher.
So it just read the other
As she
part from
drifted off
earlier.
to sleep, Amari knew tomorrow would be another magical day, because she was in charge of her own magic.
So yeah, please read. You need to proofread the prompts and things you put in there when you create your images. Oh, not your images. When you create your story, so that it doesn't read those things out loud. So this is the storybook feature inside Artistly. We'll click out of this. I am in the $147 version. The flip book can take 5 to 10 minutes, so it does let you know that before you make it. It's you can still use the app while you're making that flip book though. So somebody did already tell me about an Artistly class, so I'm gonna offer that too. So it'll be Artistly / ideogram. Both of those would be a similar class for both of those, because I am getting rid of ideogram because of Artistly. But I'm still with ideogram until November because I paid for the year. So I am getting rid of ideogram because I don't have to pay for what I bought ideogram for. I wanted the words, and that's mainly what I'm using Artistly for. I like the words, but now that these images are turning out as good as they were with the girls, I'm happy. I like their images for people better than I like ideogram, and I like their coloring pages. Print it as a book, I don't know. I'll have to do some research on that. But you can download it, and that can be something you use to monetize on YouTube. That's something I'm considering doing, like creating Bible stories and putting it on YouTube, making that a channel, doing another one for teaching children how to read. That's another YouTube channel I'm considering, and letting my children handle those. So when Misha talks about us employing our children, that's something you can have them do. They don't have to go searching on YouTube. Just teach them how to, prompt on Chat GPT, tell Chat what kind of book they think kids would be interested in, put it inside of Artistly, create the book, download it, and then upload it to YouTube. I'm not going to say simple as that. That takes a few steps, but that's something you can potentially monetize. Are these ladies in the dresses from Artistly? Yes, ma'am. So the prompt I put in Chat GPT, not Chat, I put in the art. Nah, my God, y'all, my brain. I put in the Notion template. The same girl from this journal cover right here. That is her. All of these are a different regenerated version of her. And it regenerates 4 images if you select 4, 1 to 4. Hi, Bossed Up. So yeah, this girl on this journal cover came from Artistly. That's the prompt I put in the Notion template. And then I had it generate a picture or coloring book page of her. And I think I used this is an adult coloring book one. And I think this was the children's book. Yeah, this was the children's version. So this is children's coloring book. This is the adult coloring book. All right. Enjoy. It is so quiet. My YouTube cut off. No wonder. I'm like, it's quiet in here. It's real quiet. So again, if you purchase the 147, you will get a prompt guide for Artistly. The discount code is in it's up here on the sticker, and it'll give you 40% off. I have not looked at my email, so I don't know if anybody purchased anything today, but if you did, I want to say I thank you. I did see the ones for Beacon, so everybody that downloaded the free stuff, or if you made a purchase today, again, I appreciate you. And my new subscriber, Miss Jothrell, thank you. Shout out to you. We can get your emos done. So not my next goal, I am not going to be creating any new, what is that? I don't know what this is. Oh, okay. I see what this is now. Never mind. So I am not going to create any more custom emotes. What? Oh, I'm not going to do any more custom emotes after I hit, I think, 30 subs. So after that, it will just be it'll have your name, but it won't be, hey, what color do you like? What do you want on your emote? Any of that kind of stuff. Hi, Miss Debbie. All right, so those prompts are in the bio. Let's see if we add some more here. Using my generator. So I have my abstract Lux generator that I created using Canva code. Not Canva code. Well, it is Canva code, but I created this generator in using Business in a Box. Business in a Box is on sale for $27. It will go back up to $40. A lot of people got in for $20, but now it is at $27. the stuff that's in here is definitely worth the money. Let me put this back. I grabbed the wrong tab. Let me see. Let me see. So I showed you what Artistly had. Now I'm going to show anyone who is not aware of what not Artistly, Business in a Box is. I will be a contributor inside of Business in a Box. I'm going to be offering office hours for those who need assistance with Business in a Box. There are some people who are asking questions about what to do. So I'm definitely trying to see who needs that help in there. What do you need assistance with in Business in a Box, Neat? What assistance do you need, madam? Thank you. Hey, Coach Cola. Shanique. The whole. Oh Lord. Okay. So what I'm planning to do is, because I know everybody doesn't necessarily need help with everything, and there's no way to do all of this at one time. I would probably like ask, okay, are you struggling with? I talked to Misha, and she mentioned, I told her that I like to do the Canva coding part, so that could be something I'm assisting with. Some people don't understand the gamma portion, so that's another one that I would end up doing, helping people with that. An ideogram, I love ideograms, so if somebody has some questions about ideogram, I would go over that. Midjourney, love Midjourney also. Suno, I don't know about. I made one song in Suno. No, I didn't. I'm lying. I made a few songs in Suno. My last song I was the most proud of, though. SVG clip art bundles, system instructions. I would definitely help with that because I know how to build a GPT, not using the 2.0. Now you can share lives on Facebook. My Restream won't let me. Yeah, my Restream won't let me put in my Facebook group. It's
No, I
raggedy.
just like where you can share and either repost or copy a link or share to others, and now you can share the live to Facebook.
Oh, thank you, Miss Sharice. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I don't have a team, Toya, or none of that stuff. I don't have a team, any of that. It's just thanks for joining. That's all I got. That's all I got, Miss Sharice. I need to know what your the colors you like, and do you like certain shapes, roses, abstract? Do you like marble? I don't know. What color schemes do you like, ma'am? And do you want Sharice as your name? I appreciate that. So again, I'm going to be, how does Business in a Box work if you have Accelerator? So if you have Accelerator, Business in a Box is completely separate from that, because Accelerator does not, Business in a Box is different from Accelerator. Accelerator goes over advanced things. So this is how it was explained. DCT fundamentals is for those who are beginning, intermediate. Accelerator, I didn't see this in your bio. Didn't see what in my bio. What's missing? Accelerator is for advanced people. They're trying to get further ahead in their AI experience. And then you have Business in a Box, which is essentially done for you. So Business in a Box should be Sweets Biz. Let's see. It might be scroll. There's a lot of stuff in there. I got to clean my links and stuff up. My apologies. So we scrolling through. Business in a Box. Okay, so if you get past these pink boxes, DCT Business in a Box is right here under Artistly. That's how you can subscribe to Business in a Box. And it's $27 instead of $40. It's steadily growing. So Business in a Box is done for you. So that's why they have the prompts in here for Canva code prompts. They have prompts for ideogram, gamma. I need to know where to start with Business in a Box. Okay. Need to know where to start. These are good to know. Where to start. Where to start. Okay. Somebody said they had issues with Canva code. So for in my opinion, Miss Sharice, if I were to ask you what in here aligns with you, what would you say? And by align, I mean when you go in there and you're like, oh, I want to learn that, or I need this for my business. Because business in a box is for those who don't there I don't have that end date. I did ask her, but she hasn't reached back out to me yet, so I'm not sure. I love myself. I'm not sure when the $27 is going to change back to 40. So, Miss Sharice, if I ask you which one of these in your business could help you right now, that you can think, if you can think of anything that would help you. Does Suno align with you? Are you planning on making music to make money? I need to create digital products to sell. Need to create. Okay. So when you say digital products, what kind of digital products are you interested in? Why don't I'm gonna bring you up here. Ebooks. There you go. No, it's every month, Miss M's. It's a monthly subscription because it's steadily growing. They're constantly adding stuff to the library. Okay, you just said ebooks. That was gonna be my question. So ebooks.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I have everything. I have fundamentals, I have accelerator, and I have business in a box. Business in a box I haven't done anything with. I did the Canvas season, and I've been able to do a lot of those generators with that, and actually offer those as freebies on my website. So now I got my freebie. Now I need to
lead them somewhere.
Yeah, I need to make some money, make my money back.
Okay. So you're interested in
typeset. I have typeset because Misha said, typeset does, it can convert your ebooks, make them a little bit smoother, make them quicker, and then update it in the Canva. So I have a lot of stuff, but I need to figure out which products can I generate to make some income. Not a lot of income, but some income back.
Okay. So good morning, Miss Nita. Thank you for the follow, Miss Love. Okay.
I didn't even say good morning.
No, you're fine. Miss Sharice, you come on now. We good, Miss Sharice. Okay. So, but good morning. No, is it morning? Daggone it. It's afternoon for me, but it's all right. So you're trying to create ebooks. Have you created any ebooks yet?
I created an ebook for passing the PMP, and I have that one already out, but that's not like art. It's more about studying for a test. And then I created an ebook, a prompt book, and I also created a book on how to turn prompts into profit. So I have like 3 ebooks, but I've been offering them for free. So
no.
something I need to say, I can't get free stuff. My email is fine. You know what I mean?
Oh yes. All right. So yeah, we got to stop training your email list to expect the free. Okay. So you got a lot of freebies. Prompt guide. You done only a free prompt guide?
Yeah, and now I created like 5 different generators on how to create African Americans, all different races and different locations for different events. I also created I'm in Los Angeles, so I created an image for what's going on here, how we're resting and they're rioting with the women sitting on a building, and I'm gonna sell that on Etsy, but it's just like I probably sell it for like $1. It's not
what? Okay, so follow me. Okay. I don't know if you've been on here when I mentioned what we do with Etsy. You put that one picture. Now, do you have multiple pictures that you can create to go with that?
Yeah, I do. I put that one picture, and then I'm on here all the time. I might
all right,
but I'm listening.
All right.
You put that one picture up there, and you lead them to your website where they can buy the rest.
Yes.
Right?
So create a bundle
because
that is not for.
That's not. Took all
Oh.
books off. So I have a website on unfortunately Shopify.
Why you say unfortunately?
Because we got tricked in the Shopify. I was in that group with you.
You ain't say that out loud that we got tricked.
I'm sorry. Well, that's where I'm at.
Neat. You heard what she said, girl. She said we got tricked in the Shopify. Woo, Lord. Okay.
I'm sitting over here hollering,
Girl.
I said I was missing.
Girl. Yes.
It was a whole hot mess. But yeah, so that's where I'm at right now.
All right. So
Look, did you at least get your Shopify set up? Because I sure did.
and still paying for it.
I had to bug that lady that was setting up the Shopify. I was like, when are you gonna set up my page?
Dag.
She finally set it up, but I still need some work. I was able to fix it myself.
Welcome.
That's there. But
Hi,
I
Digital.
have nothing to say.
Yep.
I love it over here because at least I'm learning something. And
Say that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She said, does it include a steak dinner? I can send you a picture of a steak dinner. That's all I got for you, Coach Cola. Okay, so you got Shopify and you have what else? You have Beacons, Payhip, Miss Sharice.
No, all I have is Shopify. I have Shopify. I still have my Etsy. I probably should set up a Beacon time.
So what do you use your Shopify for right now?
Right now, the only thing that's up there is digital products.
Okay, so we stick with your digital products then. We'll build a funnel. So your Shopify should be on. Do you have a thank you page already?
No.
Okay, so not to lead you to that, but do you know how to create one?
Yeah, I need to create a thank you page with a call to action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got it.
So when you're called, yes, I see you got it. You're on it. So you'll need to take the image because that's hot right now. That's something that's going to hit a lot of people in your area or anybody that is a sympathizer. I don't know if that's the right word to use, but somebody that feels for LA right now. So you hop on that, you can be ahead of that and make that something, put it out on your, whatever your social medias are. You were in my class to make stuff move, right?
Yes.
So take the whole thing, the clarity, the content, all of that to build this up to a point where your avatars are talking about what's going on right now. Use that to lead to your artwork. Or if your artwork, you said your artwork has the ladies in there?
It has a lady sitting on a building and the protesters in the background. And then like 10 miles behind them with smoke and stuff, and they're just sitting there drinking coffee. Because we're supposed to be resting. We're not supposed to be participating.
Right. Okay. So if you have her talk about the situation going on or however she feels, and then spin it around to relate to your product to get people interested, that can go somewhere.
I see. Okay.
So have her talk about the unrest.
Have one of my avatars do it, right?
Yes.
Powerful avatar. I just created one last night on I think it's X. I forgot. It's over H. But I created one last night. So I'll use one of those ladies that I have sitting on that building to talk about it.
So lead them to your Etsy. So that's how you lead them to your Etsy. If you want this image, then you show the still shot, do something to the image, I guess, or put it on a shirt. I'm not sure how you want to mock.
I'm just saying, have you ever seen, I don't know how old you are, Miss Sheree, but have you ever seen the show 227?
Of course.
Okay, make it like that. You can do it like that. Pearl is sitting in the window and Marion,
Okay.
You special.
I some ideas. That's different. Okay.
So
I see what you're saying.
So have her talk about that, and in your thank you page, click here to access the image. If you do it on like a PDF, put it on your PDF as a file or a link to the image. If you upscale it, especially if you upscale it, Google Drive. then leave them.
It already. I upscaled it on IMD or something
like that. Yes.
I upscaled the picture already.
So,
I upscaled it to 4 times its size, so they can make a poster. They can do anything.
Okay, so take that and then link it to your Shopify. Like I got the Shopify button right here. Link it to your Shopify for the bundle. You can let her mention if you want more images like this to support the cause or whatever you want to call it. Here's a link to my Shopify. No, talk to chat and tell chat to make it so it's not buy, but address the problem or solution that you could be solving with this. Does that make sense?
Okay. That makes a lot of sense. That makes sense. Yeah. When you said a thank you page, I do have a thank you page. I usually use it for like when I'm serving up templates or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll modify it. Because I know where you got this thank you from.
Yes, ma'am.
It's familiar.
Yep.
It's familiar.
I can scroll it all the way. Look, all the way down the memory lane where it started. All the way.
I do have a thank you page. I just don't have a call. I gotta check the call to action and make sure that it goes to my Shopify.
Mm-hmm. And that can stay on there. You can make it into a template. That's why I've got all of these. All of these, I just make a copy, rearrange it, and make sure I keep everything on the bottom as usual, my usual call to actions, and everything that's new, I would update here. So Facebook, all the regular stores I have, follow me here. If you need to email me, that all stays down here. That doesn't change.
Okay.
And then add whatever's new up here in this area. That's the $3 template in my store. Anybody that does not have one, you're welcome.
So wait a minute. But still, okay, so how does that help me with business? I get what you're saying. That's going to make me a little...
Your business in a box question.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got business in a box, but you also have...
I've used anything in there yet.
Me neither, Miss Sharice.
I'm killing Canva code though. I mean, I'm figuring out things. You'll see me in there answering people's questions because I've been working on Canva code ever since that class, and I've found out a few things.
So
Canva code is it's remarkable, and you can fix anything you make. If you go in there and you don't like a button, tell it the button is not working.
Yep.
I don't like the way that button looks. You can do anything in Canva code. All you gotta do is talk to the chat. Just talk to the chat and tell them what you want, and it works. It works really well. That's what I was telling Misha gave.
A foreign language and understand that.
You silly. Thank you, Coach Cola.
Or you just need to have another class. That's all.
So
you know Canva code.
Yes, ma'am. But wait.
Sometimes people just need to do it more than once. You know what I mean?
I understand that. So going over at least the Canva code in the DCT business in a box is one of the things I told her that I would be. Can you come down now? Come down from where? I don't think you're up here. Were you trying to come up? I am. Huh? Do y'all see her up here?
No. She already dropped off.
She's in the box. Yeah, I don't see you up here, Jothrell. Oh my gosh. Let me find out it's being glitchy again. It did this yesterday.
It's been glitchy all week for me.
Yeah, I don't see Jothrell. I have Miss Renee up here. I don't see her up here either. I thought y'all fell. There's Miss Renee.
I have to close the app and come back in.
I only see myself there.
You don't see me?
Yeah, that's a glitch. That's glitchy. Hi, Nikki. So all your generators, are you paying for them? I mean, not are you paying for them? Are they all free?
No, I did one that's free, and that is it.
Okay, please don't give them all.
I have not put them for sale yet because I was like, how much should I sell them for? Like, I don't know. And I'm just double checking the output, and I needed to add. A couple of people made suggestions to me to add which tools I use to generate those pictures. Did I use Miss Journey? Did I use Chat? Did I use Dally? What did I use to get that picture? So I need to add that. But once I add that, I have like 4 generators to push out. But
Okay.
how much should I charge for them?
So that can be a conversation you have with Chatty. To explain everything that's in there, just in case you don't want to give all that out up here. So you can talk to Chat GPT to you like, oh, look who's awake, to go over, okay, this is what I have for this. This is what's included in my generator. This is what it does. This is, it's a Canva generator. Let it know that also, because if you say it's a GPT, it's going to skyrocket that price. I would definitely not charge the same amount for a generator that came from Canva Code that I would for my GPT. That's just me though. Because my GPT would do more than what Canva Code would do, in my opinion. Because it's still in its growing stages, but it's still a generator that somebody may or may not know how to do. So tell Chat what it does. If Chat helped you build it, go see if you can find that conversation and talk to it and ask it, all right, so how much should I charge for this kind of thing? And if you feel comfortable, go with that. If you don't feel comfortable, go a little below that or go a little higher than that. Because what we don't see is a lot of people offering that, like on Etsy. So I don't know what the market price is.
Etsy wouldn't let me upload
it. You said Etsy won't let you upload it?
No.
What you mean?
I created the whole prompt generator and tried to upload it to Etsy. I got an error. They said no.
Oh, because that's you need. That's what your thank you page is for.
In the description, what would I say? Because if you say anything that has to do with prompt
generator, you tell it generates prompts.
Anything that has to do with prompts, Etsy's gonna kill you. It's gonna knock it out of the box. I mean, I don't know how to, so that's why I put it on my website.
So maybe you have a lead magnet for one of your images and then like an upscaled image. And if you like more of this or whatever, if it came from one of your generators, that's your lead. Have them pay for the image. If you would like more, here's where you can go to get my generator to create more images yourself. And then lead them to your Shopify and offer them the product on your Shopify.
Word image. Okay.
We're going to use one image to get them to where we want to get them.
Okay.
And also ask them to leave a review on your thank you sheet, your thank you page as well. Link it back to your Etsy shop so they can find it easily. Hey, Miss Nicole.
I'll try that.
So that's one way. I know that you could definitely try to monetize your business in a box products that you're making.
Okay. That's gonna be my first one.
Definitely, since that's hidden right now. Absolutely.
Yeah, and I was thinking, like, I did it for Los Angeles, but then I wanted to do another one where it was like you could pick your state. You know what I mean? Because it's in Chicago now, it's in New York now. So
everywhere.
I'm gonna do Los Angeles first, but then I'll do you could pick your state so people can go and all you gotta do is change the state and you can get the same image.
I like that.
It's a nice image. I'll show you.
Please do.
I was working on that all week, but I finally got it done. But okay, so thank you so much for your help.
You're welcome. Let me see. Did I get?
What'd you say?
Just don't give it away for free.
Okay.
I'm not giving away nothing else for free. I think I everything myself.
Lead them to that free that you already got, and if they already got it, then it's time to go ahead and start spending some money somewhere or something.
You know that's right.
Okay.
You know that's right.
So, what color scheme? What color scheme and what name and what items or flowers, such and such shapes, do you want on your emote?
You You hear me, Toya?
Nope, I didn't hear you. Was going in and out. I'm sorry.
I like blues, like periwinkle blue, navy blue, cowboy blue, and hearts is fine.
Cowboy and you said cowboy blue?
I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. So
Oh, okay. Cowboy blue. So various blues. So like an ombre?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cowboy blue. Cowboys blue and hearts. You like glitter or matte colors? Glossy. You want glitter?
Yes.
Glitter. All right. Thank you. And this weekend, everybody will get their pay help links.
Awesome. Well, I'm always here. I was like, I might as well subscribe. I'm here.
Thank you.
But you guys have a great day. I gotta get back to work.
You too. Have a good weekend.
You too. I think you're having a class soon, right? When does it start? The 21st?
21st. I am the first presenter for the free AI Summit. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll be there.
All
See
right.
you later.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you, Coach Cola. And welcome to DCT Business in a Box. I don't use the sounds, but thank you. Okay. Hi, Digi. Good morning. Afternoon. Digi, are you taking a nap on my panel right now? Oh, I was asking if you were taking a nap. Oh, okay. You want to see what I made, friend?
No, I want you to go over all that. I'm trying to figure out why.
Why are you and Neek the same? Why? I'll say, hey, anybody got any questions? Yeah, can you do that over? What? In your dreams. In your dreams, sweetheart.
Don't tell me in my dreams.
In your dreams, sweetheart. I made her in artistly, and my background in artistly, okay?
Yes, you did.
I made all of that in artistly. All my stickers up here are artistly, huh?
I don't have artistly.
Oh. Look. Sorry. Is a secret 40 gives you 40% off? Sorry, I don't know what to tell you.
Yes, that's what I didn't get the 40% off.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry.
I got the website, but I didn't get the 40% off like everybody else did.
Oh, not everybody else. I didn't either, but
Tanya's sitting up here returning hers and rebuying it.
Wow, why are you encouraging that?
I didn't encourage that. That's what she said she gonna do.
You're telling it out loud though. Oh snap! Let me do that.
I did. My bad.
Man, that is raggedy behavior.
I asked you, did you get you some sleep?